Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Glitter Goddess Yoga. Um, I'm Trent, and today we'll be doing a restorative flow. Just a few announcements before we get started. So, shouts out to Providence Community Libraries for making these classes possible for another session. Check out their program on YouTube at PCL, or you could just type in Providence Community Library. So, PCL shorter. So, if you look that up on YouTube, it should pop up. Um, and for our session today, if there's something that isn't a part of your practice today, feel free to do what you have to do for yourself. Take a child's pose or take a walk away from your mat. Let's have some water by our side to stay hydrated. And I think that's about it. So get comfy, get your blanket, your pillows, and we're going to get started, y'all. Okay. Getting comfortable on your mat, on your floor. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the muscles in your face, resting the palms. And bringing all your awareness to your breath. The inhales through the nose. The exhale through the mouth. Inhaling the energy that you need. And exhale the alternative. With every inhale and exhale, engaging with the belly. Feeling your own energy around you as you breathe throughout your body. Almost like if you're surrounding yourself with your own aura. And on your next inhale or exhale, We're gently going to drop the head towards the right side, right ear to right shoulder, stretching the left sides of our neck. Breathe into the whole left side. Being mindful of the breath. And then your next inhale or exhale, gently rolling the head forward, bring the chin towards the chest. And with control, rolling the head over to the left side, left ear to left shoulder, stretching the right sides of our neck. Breathe into your stretch. And with control, bringing the head back to center, bringing the spine back to neutral. We're going to rotate the head towards the right or left side, rolling the head all the way around, engaging with the muscles in our neck. Still being mindful of the breath here. Taking your time. And rotate the head towards the other direction. Go in the opposite direction of where you was going before. And slowly bringing the head back to center. We're just gently going to roll the shoulders back, opening up the chest, opening up the throat. And rotate. Rotating the shoulders forward. And slowly bringing the shoulder rotation to stillness. We're just going to open up the arms wide. And we're going to cross over the arms, going into eagle arms. For a modification, you can come in this stretch here. If you're in eagle arms, we're going to inhale to rise the arms up. And exhale to push the forearms away. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Push away. And on your last exhale, you can release, open up the arms wide. We're going to cross over left over right, going into eagle arms on the other side. For a modification, you can come in this stretch here on the other side, elongating the left arm long, dropping the shoulder. Inhale to lift. Exhale, push away. And on your last exhale, you can release, open up the arms wide. Then we're going to rotate the arms, stretching the arms out long in front of us. And we're going to rotate the wrist. And reverse your rotation. Go in the other direction. And flipping the palms, fingers facing us, forearms facing out. And we're going to place the hands to the floor or your mat. Engaging with the wrist, engaging with the forearms. And feel free to add some heat to the forearms to ease up on the tension or any tension you have here. Flipping the palms, back side of the palms into the floor, fingers facing us, forearms facing us. I'm going to open and close the palms to create a fist, to pulsate the wrist. And flipping the palms over once more. Forearms facing out, fingers facing us. And releasing the palms from the floor, giving the wrist a little shake. And then clapping the wrist together for a figure eight. Rolling out the wrist. And from here, we're going to make our way to all fours, tabletop. You can also take this time to take a sip of water. And once you make your way to tabletop, all fours, making sure we're stacked, shoulders stacked above the wrist, hips stacked above the knees. And we're going to go into some cat cows. So inhaling, slight arch of the back, engaging with the lower back, slight lift of the chin, inhaling for cow. And on our exhale, we're going to rotate the back, pushing to the floor in the upper back, releasing the hips for cat. Inhaling, engaging with the lower back, rising the chin, inhaling big for cow, exhaling for cat. Now I invite you to do a couple cat cows on your own. Really giving the body what it needs. Breathing through any of the tension you feel in your body here in this position here. And finishing up on your last cat or cow, bringing the spine back to neutral. We're going to keep the hips where they are, and we're going to lower the chest down towards the floor for puppy dog pose. Trying to bring the chest as low as possible towards the floor or your mat. Ooh. And on your last exhale, rising back up into tabletop, we're going to sit the hips down and back for a child's pose. So stretching the arms out long. And still keeping this child pose, we're just going to crawl both hands over towards the left side, stretching the right side body, breathing through the whole right side. And when you're ready, crawling both hands over towards the right side, stretching the whole left side. Being mindful of the breath here as well. And when you're ready, crawling both hands back to center, adjusting, going into your child's pose, going wider and deeper, or bringing the legs closer and being smaller. And however you want to get there, making your way back into tabletop, coming onto all fours. Coming back to tabletop, we're going to elongate the left leg, keeping the right leg where it's at, tucking the back toes of the left leg, and we're going to warm up the whole left leg, engaging with the ankle, the calves, the Achilles. And we're going to bring that left leg back to meet the right. And we're going to do the same with the right leg, so extending it long, tucking the back toes. We're going to warm up the whole right leg. Excuse me. And keeping that right leg where it's at, we're going to move into your plank. So if that means moving down into the modification to the forearms, or we're coming into high plank, whatever you decide to do, feeling strong in your plank, engaging with the core. And with control, slowly lowering down towards the floor or your mat. We're going to lie the right ear on the floor, go posting the right arm, but we're going to pillar the left, rising up the left leg. We're going to place it over into our right back space for a twist. And on your last exhale, you can bring this left leg back to meet the right, releasing the left arm. We're going to pillar the right, rotating the head, lying the left ear on the floor. And we're going to rise up the right leg, and we're going to place it over to our left back space for a twist on the other side. And on your last exhale, you can bring this right leg back to meet the left, releasing the right arm back into the floor. We're going to tuck both of our palms. Excuse me, we're going to tuck both of our palms under our armpits, elbows facing back, pushing up to the floor, rising up into up dog cobra or baby cobra. And slowly with control, lowering back down towards the floor. Once more, rising up into up dog cobra or baby cobra, pressing into the floor. From here, we're going to tuck the back toes, pushing the hips up and back for our first downward facing dog. Once you get here, you can pedal the feet, bend your knees. And with control, walking the hands towards the feet, hanging heavy here for a forward fold. Inhaling for flat back, pressing on the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, pressing on the shins once more. Exhale, forward fold, bending the knees. And slowly with control, rising towards standing. And once you reach standing, we're just going to roll the shoulders back, opening up the chest, opening up the throat. And you can bring your rotation of your shoulders to stillness. Palms by our side, feet planted into the floor. Feeling grounded. Inhaling, rising the arms up above our heads for extended mountain pose. Exhale, arms by our side. Inhaling, rising the arms up. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive all the way for a forward fold. Inhaling, pressing on the shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, pressing on the shins once more. Exhale, forward fold, bending the knees, belly on top of thighs. We're going to curl the hands forward into high plank, or you can move into your modification for plank. So if that means moving down to the forearms. Feeling strong here in your plank, and slowly with control, we're lowering down towards the floor or your mat. Chaturanga, rising up into up dog, cobra, or baby cobra. And we're going to sit the hips down and back for another child's pose. And slowly with control, however you want to get there, making your way to your sits bones. Once you made it to your sits bones, we're going to tuck in the left leg, stretching the right leg out long. Spine reaching nice and long, crown of the head reaching nice and long as well. We're going to hinge at the hips, grabbing the shin or the foot, and slowly guide our chest towards our leg while using our breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Ooh. And then your last exhale, bringing the spine back to neutral. With the right palm, we're going to reach over, grabbing the left knee, rising the left arm up, And we're going to reach over, reaching towards the foot, stretching the whole left side. Being mindful of the breath. Ooh. On your last exhale, you can release, bringing the spine back to neutral. We're going to release the left leg, and we're going to tuck in the right. And we're going to do the same on this side as well as we did with the right side. Spine reaching nice and long. We're going to crawl the hands down, grabbing the shin of the foot, hinging at the hips, and lowering our chest towards our leg. We're using our breath as a guide. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And on your last exhale, you can release, bringing the spine back to neutral. With the left palm, we're going to reach over, grabbing the right knee, rising the right arm up and over, reaching towards the foot, stretching the whole right side. Ooh. 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 And on your last exhale, you can release, bringing the spine back to neutral. We're going to release both legs. We'll just give them a little shake against the ground. Okay. And we're going to bend both knees, placing the feet into the floor, knees facing towards the sky, reaching out long. We're slowly going to lower ourselves towards the floor, engaging with our core without straightening our legs, keeping our knees bent. Slowly with control. And once you reach the floor, you can windshield wipe the knees back and forth. And slowly bringing your rocking to stillness. We're just going to bring the feet together like a prayer, opening up the knees for inclined butterfly. And if you have a couple pillows or blankets, putting them under each knee for some support, for some cushion. Utilize it for both sides. If that's more comfortable for you. And finishing up on your last cycle of breath, we're just going to keep the right leg where it's at. And we're just going to elongate the left leg. With our left palm, we're going to grab the outside of the right knee. And we're going to place that right knee over to our left side for a twist. Ooh. Be mindful of your breath. And on your last exhale, you can release, bringing that right leg back to meet the left. And keeping the right leg reaching out long, we're just going to bend the left knee facing towards the sky. With our right palm, we're going to grab the outside of the left knee and we're going to place it over towards the right side for a twist on the other side. Still being mindful of the breath. And then your last exhale, you can bring that left leg back to meet the right. Next, we're going to bring our hips right above us, up into the sky, feet facing towards the sky as well. Grabbing the outsides of our feet for a happy baby. And I invite you to give yourself a gentle rock from side to side, a gentle sway. On your last exhale, you can release, curling up into a little ball, bringing the knees to the belly or the chest. And slowly, with control, releasing all of your limbs into the floor. Letting your palms rest, letting your body rest. We are now laying in Shavasana, corpse pose. Here we are calm. Here we are relaxed. Here we have the ability to do nothing, all while doing something. Wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, bringing some slight movement back to the body. And rolling over to the right or left side for a moment of comfort before pushing up to a seated position. To close for 4 breaths when you're ready. Once you make your way to your sits bones, you can place your palms on top of your knees, heart center. I'll place both palms on top of the heart. We are going to close for 4 breaths. A breath for the ancestors and for our indigenous folk who was here before colonization. Breathing in. A breath to thank yourself for your practice today. Breathing in. A breath to thank others for their support. Breathing in. And a breath for our virtual yoga community and the expansion of that. Breathing in. The human in me bows down to the human in all of you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for today's practice. So, before we go, I have some quick announcements. Again, send us your thoughts and feedback. We would love to hear of what you guys think, of what you want to see more of, and what you want to see different. Also, you can, Also, we are receiving donations via Venmo at the Glitter Goddesses, for our decolonization project. You can find us on Facebook at the House of Glitter Collective plus House of Glitter. Sorry, at the Glitter Goddess Collective plus House of Glitter. You can check out our website at the Glitter Goddesses collective.org for other virtual and COVID safe in-person offerings this month. And also, again, shout out to PCL for making these classes possible. Go check out their YouTube page if you haven't already. Again, thank you for practicing with me this morning, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.